We are. Wow. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is that you're doing today or having today. I'm so grateful for Transformation Tuesdays, where we kind of like come together and like take a breather, take a break, and what is the possibility to shift and uplift today in you first? I love it. And you first. And then we can shift and uplift the planet. Well, if you don't know me, I am Judy Matejczyk, award-winning life mastery consultant and world-class paradigm shifter. We've been coming here every Tuesday since March of 2020 with different topics and different guest speakers. Today, I am kicking off the month of December 2025. Take a deep breath in, like, woo. You're alive, you're breathing, that power within you that says yes, yes, yes to life. And this December, we're bringing the topic, new life. New life. And letting that unfold. So I wanted to, bring you a little bit of something about this whole season. Yeah, okay, this is a season of light, and yes, it's a season of darkness as well. So we're going to talk today about season of light, igniting this spark of hope, igniting hope and new possibilities, even in the darkest times. We, at least where I am, we are in the darkest of the dark of the seasons. So I wanted to bring this to ignite and believe in a possibility, and to also anchor you in a spiritual principle of light prevailing over darkness. Think about that. Light prevailing over darkness. So, quick show of hands here. Who's ever here experienced this holiday season or winter period where it felt like the world went a little dim? Yes, is it feeling like a little bit dim in 2025? You're not alone. In fact, right now, many people all over the globe are feeling that. Exactly that, dim. But what if I told you that these very moments can become a launching pad for your most profound transforming from one form into another? What if this is the time? So today we're talking about the season of light, not as a poetic idea, but as a living principle that can ignite hope right inside that darkest moment of life. So I invite you to think about the darkest night of the year. Maybe it's winter solstice. Maybe it's a tough chapter in your life. Imagine lighting a single candle, just a single candle, and that light, though it's really small, it pierces the darkness. So here's the spiritual truth. Darkness cannot extinguish even the tiniest light. Let me repeat that so you can write this down. Darkness cannot extinguish even the tiniest light. In fact, the darker it is, the more powerful and visible your light becomes. Now, as my mentor says, all darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light of a single candle. And you are that candle in your life. In the cold and stress of life's winters, guess what? Your old patterns, your old doubts and fears creep in. But this is also when we're most poised for a breakthrough, because transformation loves the dark. Transformation loves the dark. Think about it. Seeds grow in the soil before they ever break through the surface. So what if your greatest breakthrough is on the other side of this season you're facing right now? Sometimes people think hope is just wishful thinking or ignoring reality. I've been accused of that before. But hope isn't passive, it's creative. Hope is a creative force. When I went through that first Christmas season alone and without my family, it really felt hopeless. I just wanted to stay in bed, covers over my head. I just wanted it to be January and escape all of these questions of what are you doing for Christmas? I didn't know. I was alone. And so I cried every morning, especially when I looked at the calendar and there were all these lights and parties. And man, I just refused to go to any of 10. I didn't want to hear anybody else's plans. I just was hopeless. And that's when I was going further and further and further into isolation. Anybody out here feeling like you just wanted to isolate, just want it to be January, or just wanted to end it all? Well, I kept waking up and it was getting darker and darker, and it was getting darker outside too. So I went out in the middle of the night and I looked up and I started to yell at God. Just started to yell at God. And you know what? Wiping my tears away, it was then when I looked up and I saw a star. And guess what? There were many stars in the darkness time of night. I couldn't see them in the daytime. I asked, what if? And I would go during the day, I would go into these dark churches and I would go and light candles. I used to light those candles when I was having a hard time when I grew up. Going in when no one else was around. I didn't want anybody to see me or tell me to cheer up. But I could go into those dark churches and I would light a candle. And I looked up and there was some kind of peace I felt there. And I felt love. And I'd light that candle, and then it was when I could go out into the daylight. I also found a mentor who listened to me. I found, or maybe they were looking for me because they were in the dark, but we started to talk. And you know what? I love having a mentor who listens without judgment and just acknowledge where I was. And we created together a vision with hope, peace, and love and joy. And I was on a mission then to spread light out into the darkness. I discovered this. Hope is the light that guides us forward. It's like a North Star. It doesn't solve every problem instantly, but it keeps me moving, even when I can't see the whole path. So I invite you to turn to the person next to you or look in the mirror right now. Hold up your phone where you're looking at yourself. Look at yourself deep into your eyes and ask that person in the mirror, what's one dream or change you would love to see in your life if you allowed yourself to hope again? What is one dream what's the dream? Or what change would you love to see if you let yourself hope again? There's a principle at work here. It's called the law of pattern interrupt. When you dare to dream a new dream, even in the tough times, you send a signal to the universe. New possibilities begin to organize around your willingness to hope. It just takes the willingness to hope. So, imagine if you could trade resignations for renewal. Imagine that, trading this resignation into renewal. And what if this month of new life, instead of letting the season dictate your mood, you became a light bringer, not just for yourself, but for others. So here's a quick exercise. Now close your eyes. Picture a future version of yourself. Yeah, how about a future version of yourself? It's December 31st, 2025, where you're vibrant, joyful, and empowered. And ask yourself, what is one step you took that led you here? Breathe in that vision and remember, the seeds of what's next are already within you. They're just waiting for a little light and hope. So here's an affirmation for you to take into this season. Say it with me. Even in my darkest season, I am a bringer of light. I choose hope. I choose vision. I choose possibility. Even in my darkest season, I am a bringer of light. I choose hope. I choose vision. I choose possibility. Now, if this message resonates with you, and if you're ready for a season of possibility, instead of just enduring another holiday routine, I have an invitation for you. I'm hosting a Season of Hope and Possibility Masterclass. And it's a powerful live training, come on here live, where one, you're going to discover how to transform doubt and circumstance into hope and real momentum. You're going to receive proven tools to clarify your next bold step and build this blueprint for a life that you truly would love, even and especially if current circumstances look dark. And you're going to connect with a community of like-minded lights, people who want more for this season, just like you. If change feels hard or the light feels dim, this is your time. Hope isn't just an idea, it can be your strategy. And I'm going to help you make it feel real. So if you're ready to step into your season of light, even if you're willing to believe in hope and take one courageous step towards change, join me in this masterclass. So I'm going to put the registration below. It's Wednesday, December 3rd. I'll also have another one on Wednesday, December 10th. But register anyway, because it's an action step. And don't let this be just another Tuesday of inspiration. Make it a moment you decide to bring light into your next season, no matter how dark it looks. So, remember, darkness is temporary, but the light you ignite today endures in your life and in every life you touch, bringing new life. You're not alone. You are a bringer of light. Are you ready to take the next step? Now, seats are limited in the masterclass, so register below. I'll put it in the link or the comment below. You'll see it. and I'll put it wherever it is, Paradigm Shifters or wherever it is. Claim your spot now. Claim your season of flight. Claim it now. Take a deep breath in. I claim my light. I claim my hope. Now, if no one told you today that they believe in you, I do. And the universe does too. Let's shine this season together. Right here, right now. Judy Matejczyk, Transformation Tuesday, New Life, boom. Register below for this masterclass. You're going to love it. And it's going to spark up everything. What if the best gift you can give to others is yourself, bringing them hope, possibility, and new light? Dream big, dream bold, accomplish brilliantly, and remember, you matter.